guys, what's up? Welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my ride or die staple brown lip liner. So I do have a mixture of high-end. I have drugstore. I have some that are not from the drugstore, but they are affordable. And all of the liners that I'm sharing today are like different types of browns. So we have some cool tones, we have some warm tones, we have some more like brick reddish type of brown liners. So if you're in the hunt for a good brown liner, I hope this video helps because I am showing just different types of undertones when it comes down to brown liners. So I was juggling between how I was going to do this video. I didn't know if I just wanted to give you guys swatches on my hand, or I didn't know if I just wanted to give you guys swatches on my lips. So we're going to be doing both. I'm going to be swatching all of them on my hand. I'm also going to be swatching them on my lips. And I'm going to be applying one gloss with all of the liners. So the one gloss that I'm using today is going to be the NYX Butter Gloss. This is in the shade Madeline. And I chose this one over any other gloss because, for one, it's affordable. It's a great affordable option for you guys. And also, this liner looks good with all of the liners that I'm sharing. So whether that's a lighter brown lip liner, a darker brown lip liner, it looks really good with everything. So yes. Oh, by the way, I know I'm talking way too much in this intro, but I do want to point out before we go into the video, I'm going to be swatching these on my lips really heavy. So that way you guys can really see how the liner looks on my lips instead of just doing it like I usually do. You guys have seen several of my lip swatch videos where I just apply just a little bit of liner on the edges of my lips. So that way, you know, the lip color can kind of fade. But I wanted to swatch them a little bit more heavy so that way y'all can really see how these liners look on the lips instead of just going really soft around my edges. So just wanted to throw that out there so that way, you know, you guys won't be alarmed because y'all know how I do my lip liners, but I just wanted to throw that out there. So yeah, I'm excited. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of my go-to brown liners that are affordable, drugstore, and high-end, then let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, so I am currently in the middle of filming 2 other videos. So before I take this lip off, I do want to mention what's on the lips. So right now I'm wearing my Kandi Coated lipstick in the shade Rich Cocoa. And I also kind of lined the lips, even though I don't really need to line my lips with this lipstick. But I lined it with my Colourpop lip pencil in the shade BFF3. And I applied just a little bit of my Artist Couture gloss in the shade Uncensored. So that is what's on the lips right now. Oh, and by the way, they did go ahead and restock this gloss, the Artist Couture Uncensored gloss, and I did get some backups because it is my favorite like higher end nude gloss. So I'm gonna take off my lip. So I'm gonna start with the drugstore and more affordable ones first, and then we'll work our way towards the ones that are not from the drugstore. So starting out with Colourpop BFF3, y'all know I could not make this video without mentioning this one. This one is a more lighter brown, and it's actually more closer to my actual lip line. So y'all see that I have darker, like my lips are darker on the edges, and then it kind of fades lighter in the center. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this so y'all can see how this looks. So you see how it doesn't look, like it still kind of looks like my natural lip line, but it's a little bit tiny, like a tiny bit darker. So I like to wear this color with my lighter nudes, especially if I don't want to change up the color of a nude. So for instance, the Artist Couture gloss, these two are my favorite, like hands down my favorite lip combo. And I actually mentioned these in my recent February favorites video, but this is how the liner looks by itself. But since we're not using Artist Couture today, we're just sticking with the NYX Madeline gloss. Let me show you guys what it looks like with this. This is really close to the Artist Couture gloss. Like the shade is really close. And this is how it looks. So you still can see the color of the actual gloss on the center of my lips, and the line, like the lip liner, is not too dark. So yeah, that one again is BFF3 with the Madeline gloss. Oh, let me swatch. I'm gonna swatch all of the liners on my hand. So BFF3, we'll have it right there. So that way y'all can see all of them side by side as we go. All right, so this next one is a NYX lip liner. This one is in the shade Brown. And now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever shared this particular color from NYX on my channel. That's crazy. But let me show y'all how it looks side by side to BFF3. So it's actually really, really close to BFF3, but it's a tiny bit darker. So there it is right there. And it has a little hint, just a tiny, tiny hint of red in it. Oh, and you can actually wear these liners by themselves. Like if you just want to apply it all over the lips, you can wear them by themselves. All right, so that is the shade Brown from NYX. And then going in with the Madeline gloss. Just put it on the center. And then this is how it looks. So you can see here that this one definitely pulls a little bit more warm, but it is such a pretty color to wear with pretty much any nude lipstick or lip gloss. All right, so the next one I have is by Morphe. This one is in the shade Bite Me. Let me swatch it right here. So this is one of those like lighter brown liners. Another shade that I like to wear if I want to wear like a lip product that I don't want to really change up the color much. So it's really, really natural. Very, very, very natural on the lips. So let me go ahead and put it on. So like the Colourpop BFF3, this one is really close to my natural lip color, like my the edges of my lips. But this one actually is a little bit lighter than BFF3, but it still looks so good. See how natural that looks? Looks so good. Then I'm gonna apply a little bit of the gloss. And that is how this one looks. So a little bit lighter than the other two that we shared. Very, very like your lips, but better type of color. But it is a nice, soft, neutral brown. So the next one is a NYX. This is the NYX Glide On, Slide On Extreme Liner. This one is the shade Intimate. I purchased one of these a few weeks back. It was my first time purchasing this pencil. I know this has been out for a while, but I've never tried these out, and I loved the formula of these. So I went ahead and got another one. Let me show y'all how this looks. It does pull a little red. So if you swatch this side by side with another like red lip liner, it looks more brown. So it's kind of weird, but this one is definitely pulling more red than all the other ones that I swatched. But this is how it looks up close. So it definitely looks a little red, but it's a great like nude liner. So let me go ahead and apply this. I don't know where I've been, but these are so freaking creamy. And what I've noticed about these liners is they do not move. Even though they're so creamy, like they stay in place, girls. So they're not gonna move, they're not gonna bleed, any of that. So yeah, let me apply a little bit of the gloss. So yeah, obviously this one is definitely pulling a little bit more on the rosy, reddish side. I don't know, it's so weird because in different lighting it looks brown, but if you put this side by side, like I said earlier, if you put this side by side to a red lip liner or like a burgundy lip liner, it looks brown. So I like the color. I like it. So I have another lip liner by Morphe. This one is in the shade Trendsetter. This one is the darkest, one of the darkest ones. So it's like a rich, dark espresso chocolate right there. Now this is the type of brown, if I pair it with the lighter nude like the gloss that we're wearing, this is definitely going to change up the entire lip color because it's so dark. And then going in with the gloss, putting it on the center like that. This is such a pretty brown lip. So yeah, this one again is in the shade Trendsetter, and it's definitely one of the darkest ones that I have. All right, so we're down to the last affordable liner. This one is another Colourpop one. This one is in the shade BFF4. This is also one of the darker ones that I have. So I just want to show you guys how it looks side by side to Trendsetter. This one is more warm. So Trendsetter, the Morphe liner, is like a cool tone brown, and then Morphe, not Morphe, but Colourpop BFF4 is a warm tone, dark chocolate brown. And usually the warm tone browns kind of pull a little red on my lips, especially once I apply like a gloss on top. See how warm that looks? Now let's apply the gloss. So yeah, that is what the Colourpop BFF4 liner looks like. And like I said earlier, at the very beginning of this video, I am going in really heavy with the liner because I want to make it so much easier for you guys to see how these like really look on the lips. So yeah. All right, so moving on to the ones that are not from the drugstore. So the first one, which has become my all-time favorite, is the Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade Limitless Brown. I'm gonna swatch this one. I'm actually gonna swatch all of them together so y'all can kind of see if there's any dupes. So this one is Limitless Brown, right there. All right, I'm gonna swatch this on my lips. The gloss. All right, so this is how it looks on the lips. It kind of looks very close to the Colourpop BFF4 once I apply my gloss. Like this lip looks really close to Colourpop BFF4 because I can remember the BFF4 lip looking just like this. So that warm, like that warm kind of brick brown color. Yeah. So the next one I have is KKW Beauty. This one is in the shade Nude 3. Now this is like, I would say, I know this is like not gonna make any sense, but I would describe this as a cherry chocolate, if that makes sense. Like the cherry, a cherry red mixed in with chocolate. That's what I would describe this kind of color. But there it is right there. And let's apply it on my lips. These are really creamy, so you can just swipe it like that and it's on. So creamy, just like the Colourpop liners. I could have done like a clear gloss, but just for the sake of this video, I wanted to keep it with like a nude gloss. They're actually starting to look very similar, especially the darker liners, but the lighter ones I feel like I can kind of see a difference. But once you apply your lip gloss, your lipstick, or even like a liquid lipstick, and just kind of, you know, rub your lips together, you're not going to really see much of a difference. But this video is mainly just to give you guys different options for brown liners if you're, you know, on the hunt for a new brown liner. All right, guys, so we made it to the last one, and that is the one by Mented Cosmetics. This one is in the shade Night. This is another dark chocolate brown liner. And this one, I would describe it as, there's the color right there. So I would describe this one as one of those, another like brick brown chocolatey color, but it's not as rich as the last two that we just swatched, like the last two ones that are not from the drugstore, but it's really creamy. This is another one of those really creamy liners that's so easy to apply on the lips. So you can see here, this one is a little bit more toned down than those the other two that we just swatched. Is pretty. That makes a gorgeous like all over lip color too. Now let's apply the gloss. And then this is how it looks, really warm. Definitely a great color to wear as just like an all over lip color. I mean, all of the shades that I swatched, all of these are great colors to wear as an all over lip color. Just apply a little bit of clear gloss on top and you will be good to go. All right, girls, so those are all of my staple brown lip liners that I wanted to share with you guys. These go with a lot of different lip products as far as like the colors. So a light nude, a dark nude, a rosy nude. these will go with those. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful for any of you that are on the hunt for a good brown liner. Also, I do want to mention before I end the video, MAC Cork, which is also another one of my favorite liners. I just could not find it, but MAC Cork and also MAC Chestnut. MAC Chestnut is very, very, very close, if not the same, as Morphe Trendsetter. And then MAC Cork is very, very close, if not the same as, whew, let me get my life, girl, Colourpop BFF3. So Cork is a little bit lighter, Chestnut is a little bit more rich, darker brown, but I just wanted to kind of mention that because those are also two of my favorite brown liners, and I know some of you may wonder, why did she not mention those? But yeah, I just didn't feel like, you know, digging for those. But that is all, you guys. That is all that I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I want to know, what are your current favorite brown lip liners? Like, which one is your go-to? Which ones out of the ones that I shared today are your favorites? But yes, girl, that is all that I have for today's video. And keep in mind, I am still doing my monthly giveaways. So every single month I give away one box to one person, and it's really easy to enter. All you have to do is make sure that you are already subscribed to my channel. Make sure you thumbs up the video, as well as leave a comment down below in the comment section. And you guys know I never want the comments to be anything about the giveaway. Let's talk about your favorite brown lip liner, whether that's drugstore, whether that's high-end. I want to know. So let's go ahead and chit chat about it down below in the comments. And that is all that I have for today. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you thumbs it up. Make sure you are subscribed if you're not subscribed already, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.